In the bottom left, we have our Protoss player legend. Will he win this? He is
SKMC.
And who's this guy?
in the upper right. We have our Zerg player. He was up 2-0. Now it's 2-2. Is he going to lose in this huge upset? He is.
삼성카 RorO.
All right. You know,
Yeah.
this is kind of wild, man. If MC wins this, much to the dismay of Terran and Protoss players around the world, the top four is balanced.
Yeah, I know. Let's face it, nobody's better at complaining than gamers, man.
No, we're the best. We are the best.
They're absolutely the best at complaining.
Yeah.
You got to talk for a second. I got to blow my nose. I got a boogie.
All right, we're going to be able to hear this so easily. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's the stuff. All right.
There you go, guys.
Yep. So, MC's done a quick scout.
Yep.
Standard stuff. We'll let you know if anything goes not standard because,
Yeah.
you know, RorO super likely to go up to 3 bases. MC's going to go to 2, and then we're going to be able to figure out what it is that he wants to get done. So, Taste, why don't you talk to me a little bit?
Yeah, of course, man. What can I ask you?
I don't know.
Give me a second, and I'll think of something.
Okay.
All right.
We've really run the gamut today.
We've had a lot to talk about actually today. Have you ever gone skiing?
No, I have not.
I've skied, I think, twice in my life.
Yeah? Was it fun?
Yeah, you know, it is absolutely fun. I think what's interesting about skiing is people really seem to be completely unaware of how dangerous it is.
Yeah, no, I
mean, it's actually like people can die skiing, but people seem to like. I know it's always weird when you see like parents or what people are afraid of and stuff. Like,
yeah,
there are sharks in the water. I'm like, you go skiing. Actually, there's a big debate going on in the United States right now because, well, I mean, it's kind of obvious, but it's funny what people actually start to take seriously and not. But should you let your children play in American football because of the number of concussions that can actually occur?
Yeah.
In a child that is going through puberty and continuing to grow. Your thoughts go.
Well, actually, I wouldn't. That's a really good question. See, I don't live in America, so I don't even have to think about it. But like,
if your kid wanted to play American football and he was in the States,
I did something wrong that my kid didn't want to play StarCraft, the greatest game on earth.
Yeah, instead. But there are people that do both. So I mean, I'm putting you on the spot.
That's true. In Control did both, didn't he?
He did. It's a tough question.
That's a tough question.
Because,
I don't know.
It's tough because you actually have a kid, so you're actually going to rack your brain. It's not.
Yeah,
it's easy for me because I would say, well, no. I mean, it's you want to be happy. I mean, what if that's like the social click? I mean,
yeah, it's a tough one.
I mean, the question is maybe you sent the kid to if that's the issue, maybe you sent the kid to the wrong school. I mean, some one of those out there artistic schools. It's got 10 kids in a class.
To turn the question,
really
the question right back around you. Let's say that my birthday's coming up, and the only thing I want is for you to play football. Would you do it?
In an actual match?
Yeah.
No way, dude. What? I don't like you that much, man. You know what happened to me? You'd have the little tasteless.
You get hit once and everything would break.
Everything. It would actually.
You would suddenly have 412.
You know what it would look like? It would look like somebody kicked like a Lego castle.
Yes.
Parts of me everywhere would go. Though the most physically dangerous thing I ever did, as far as athleticism goes, was skateboard. And you understand that because you did inline skating.
Yeah.
Even then, that's actually pretty dangerous. But the thing is, you break arms or elbows and wrists and stuff. But then you don't. That's different than actually concussing your brain.
That is different than that.
Dude, there was an NFL player who actually shot himself in the chest and left a suicide note saying to leave his brain for science so they could study what concussions do because massive concussions can cause depression.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, that was a noble note.
Yeah. It's really interesting stuff. All right, so.
Well, we see what our players are doing
we know
now
what he's
after
doing now.
The lesson by Tasis.
After I gave this dark little lesson here. We have Stargate with Phoenixes on the way.
Yeah. We do have a layer coming up right now for RorO. It's going up to the appropriate amount of drones. He'll breathe a sigh of relief when he does see Stargate play. because that is going to tell him that he's most likely not going to be facing a 2-base timing. And you know, even though MC is superb in every portion of the game, I feel like for a Zerg player, you don't want to be 2-based because, you know, you live and die on the edge of a knife.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well said, Artosis.
Either that knife glances off of you and you just bleed, or it goes in and punctures your organs. Or possibly eviscerates.
Yeah.
More likely it would have to be a sword in that case, but you get my drift.
I catch your drift.
Yeah,
What
you
if that
could
sword
do
is
it tonight.
Valerian steel, man? Then you're really in trouble.
No, that would be bad.
There's no way to make a Phoenix fly by an Overlord and not attack him, right? There's no, like, you can't, like, spam a key or something?
No.
I've never tried it, but...
No, you can't. But you know what? You could. I think if you
you can right-click on something else. Never mind. Actually, obvious answer.
Yeah, I think you.
I'm trying to think if there's
I think you have to target it on something else to make that happen. I never really.
I mean, there's not really a moment where I'm like, I'm going to sneak my Phoenixes over here.
Yeah, I assume that my opponent will see them. All right, so he's going up to 5 Phoenixes right now. Probably will stop right there, making some immortal. Some immortals.
What if he's the immortal, you know? What if he's like the... I mean, this is might be the last Protoss we see in Wings of Liberty here. I mean, what if this is the best immortal of all time? What if that actually is, like, the Steven Seagal of immortals? Well, actually, Steven Seagal then MC loses, but let's say it's, I don't know.
We'll have to watch this game on 2X to see it fire at normal speed then.
You're funny.
All right.
It's the Keanu Reeves of immortals.
You know what? MC might possibly be going for a 2-base push. Yeah, he just added 2 more gates, so he's gone up to 6 gates. He's making a lot of units. And yes, he's definitely going for a 2-base push, because the only time you would do this to make these extra gates, and in fact now 3, but if you were making 2 extra gates,
he's going to see them all too
to take your extra base. You would only do that if you see a ton of units from your opponent, but he doesn't see a ton of units.
So he's going to do a wonky 3 immortal.
This is a tricky 2-base all-in. This is a tricky immortal push. It's leaving a lot later, but it has Phoenixes with it.
So you can pick up a lot.
But the problem is we actually have Infestors on the way. I feel like right now, RorO is going to have to make some hard decisions.
Well, fungal growth, first of all, is going to catch those sentries and zealots pretty easy peasily.
Yeah. He might want to start some spine crawlers, and like if this army goes north by MC, I think he gives up the 3rd instantly.
I think he has to go north.
Yeah, and it looks like, well, we don't know yet. See, he wants to know exactly where he's going when he's moving, so he knows. Now, yeah, well, he's making spines at that 3rd, so I guess he's going to try to go ahead and hold that. We'll see how that works out for him. I don't think it's going to work well, though, because there's going to be 9 Infestors. 9 fungals?
All right.
Those sentries aren't going to do anything tasteless. I don't think that this is going to work.
Is this about to be the last Protoss and Wings of Liberty? We're going to see soon as he's approaching. You got a Warp Prism with that? Warp Prism? I'm asking you.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm like staring at the screen so hard right now. Okay,
gets one,
some fungals.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Excuse me.
Spine Crawler is actually killing some
I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind.
He cannot lose that immortal. That is very, very sloppy move.
Nice shot there. Continuing to carve his way in here. And he goes for it. Nice engage. He needs to be very careful not to lose that immortal.
Yeah. See, this is way too many fungals, man. This is not.
Oh, but he's doing a good job isolating.
It looks like he grabs a few, but oh my god, this is a ton of Zerg units right here. RorO has a huge supply lead.
Fungal now onto the Zealots. A few infested terrors thrown here from behind to target the 2nd immortal.
And when these force fields go away, Tasteless, so do MC's chances of winning this game.
He's driving
MC's
it back.
army being absolutely demolished right now.
RorO does not care. And it looks like there very well will be no Protoss here in the round of 4. GG.
And that's it. The Artosis curse is broken. Wow. Go home, everybody. By the way, congrats to RorO. He made the round of 4.
You know what? Congrats to Artosis.
The RorO round of 4.
Oh, I like that. The RorO of 4.
Yeah. MC put up a great fight, the best fight of any Protoss in this final Wings of Liberty GSL. In fact, the best fight of Protoss in Wings of Liberty. At the end of Wings of Liberty, he is the most accomplished Protoss in the entire world. Congratulations to MC.
Yep, he is the supreme
Protoss
ruler of Protoss. The history books will remember it.
That's right.
As you guys can see, this is what the Final Four is going to look like.
That's right. Next week on Thursday, it's going to be Symbol against Curious, a ZVZ for the ages.
Wow.
And then, of course, the second match on Friday, going to be Tasia going up against RorO. Tasia looks so fantastic tonight, Tasteless.
He really did.
I'm so excited to see, can he do that again against RorO?
Yeah, you know, it's cool, too, because it won't necessarily be a mirror matchup finals.
Yeah.
Well, no, it just won't be a mirror matchup finals, actually. Not even a necessarily needed. Wow.
Yeah,
so definitely come down to our finals. Entries free, just like it is here. And pretty soon we're going to be moving to a new studio.
That's right. In fact, next week is our last week in the studio for you and I.
Oh, wow. I should take a bunch of pictures. That's actually... I've been in and out of this studio for... Years. Like 4 years, 5, off and on. So that's interesting. We've revamped it a lot, but as you guys probably can guess, we're doing very well here at GOMTV. So we've upgraded. Yep. We're going to be moving to the Gangnam area.
Yeah, we're getting +1 attack.
We're getting +3 attack. Okay?
After 3 years,
we're getting the armor, the attack, and the carapace.
Well, we're more
the additional armor.
We're more than 20 minutes in the game. There is GSTL this weekend, so make sure you check that out.
Please.
It's going to be pretty awesome. I'm going to be watching for sure.
I'll be tuning in. I'll be there with my popcorn.
And look at this schedule, guys. Look at that. You guys get a bunch of GSTL, and then Code A, and then back to Code S semifinals. You guys are so spoiled. I swear to God.
Spoiled rotten. This won't build any character for you. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Please tune in for the round of 4. Tell all your friends, too. It's going to be the last round of 4 here for Wings of Liberty before we go to the finals to see who's going to be crowned the final best Wings of Liberty player. For our toasts and myself, we love you. Good night.